So I'm going to say this right off the bat, get it off my chest in regards to this chapter. Even though this chapter of One Piece was not terrible or bad in any sort of way, these are the chapters of One Piece that I personally don't enjoy reading. The chapters I enjoy reading of One Piece are like the big battles, the revelations, the build-up to the big fight. Those are the chapters I can read over and over again of One Piece. But the chapters where they're going to an like not so important island and they're kind of just trying to find out what's going on and there's like, you know, a little bit of mystery sprinkled in there. Those chapters, even though they're not terrible, I don't find them terrible. I just personally don't like reading them. And this chapter of One Piece is with no exception. If you liked it, there's no problem with that at all. I personally just didn't enjoy it. So this review is going to be pretty short. The only big things I can really talk about, first off the bat, is Usopp. I don't, like, Usopp is one of my favorite Straw Hats in the crew. Like, one of my favorites. Like, he's easily in my top 3. But the fact that Usopp is still bitching and like, just crying or like doing some like just wimpy ass shit, like saying, oh, why can't we go to a peaceful island anymore? Like, yo, man, I love the shit with Usopp has been getting since the time skip, like his hockey awakening, like just his like ripped bod, his more like diversified arsenal with like the plant stuff. And I love all those new aspects about Usopp, but this wimpy shit just has to go, because there are times where Usopp gets character development and he seems to like move away from that shit. Like he gets character development like, oh, I'm not gonna run away from my friends, or I'm gonna stand up to this guy that I know is gonna beat the shit out of me, but I don't care. Like he gets those moments, but like right after that, like maybe an arc or two later, he's back to the same shit as always. And I know that that's at the core, that's what Usopp is. He's always the cautious one. He's the one that doesn't like doing what Luffy and the other powerhouses like doing. But I just wish it was taken back a little. And it's not like he was bitching the whole chapter. It was just a few, like, you know, handful of moments where he's just scared shitless, as if this is back in like the Grand Line, like him coming into the Grand Line, and it's not. This is the new Usopp, and I want to see a bigger, badder, more badass Usopp. And he could still be a little afraid of a few things, but nothing has happened yet, and he's already like, oh my god, what are we doing here? Like, God, man, come on, Usopp. I know you can do better. I love you, man, but you just got to do better than what you're doing right now. I'm sorry, it's tough love, but it's something that you need to hear if Usopp watches my reviews. But other than that, Luffy and the crew make it to the island. They're trying to find out where everyone's at, like how Luffy refers to, oh, the gas guy. I beat the shit out of him, but I can't remember his name. But you know, the gas guy, the yeah, that shit, that laugh. And Luffy and crew encounter like this weird ass ninja guy that Zoro happened to miss. Like, I'm actually pretty surprised Zoro missed that swing. Maybe this guy's pretty agile. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Maybe he has some abilities, or maybe just Zoro just got, you know, he just underestimated the guy and just fucking missed. It could be just that entirely. But other than that, like, the only big revelation we got in this chapter was that furry chick at the end was wearing like Nami's bra, and Usopp's like, holy shit, that's Nami's bra, as if that's supposed to be like the cliffhanger or the revelation of the chapter, and then it ends. So that just goes to show, like, that was probably the biggest thing that happened. Like, oh, this furry is wearing Nami's clothes, that means something happened to Nami. And like, to me personally, I just like, okay, you know, whatever. We get these chapters of One Piece every now and then. It's not like we've been getting them like back to back to back to back, like every chapter. So I didn't mind it. It's just, you know, it's there. I don't like reading it, but you know what, whatever. Things will probably be picking up next week, because the last chapter of One Piece, we were getting like that Burgess and Blackbeard pirates and Revolutionary Army. Like it was pretty awesome to read. And I know One Piece has those moments where it just takes like a little breather, like maybe like 1 or 2 chapters where nothing is fucking happening, but you know, nonetheless, I didn't mind it at all. So overall rating for this chapter, it wasn't nothing terrible. I'm not gonna shoot it down just because I don't personally like reading the chapter. However, there is the fact of my enjoyment being sapped out while I'm reading it, even though I understand One Piece sometimes goes through these little bouts. So in all honesty, I would give this chapter a 6.5, maybe a 6, but not because the chapter was terrible. It wasn't. It was just me personally. I didn't enjoy it that much. This isn't the reason why I read and watch One Piece. I like seeing the big stuff, and sometimes the medium stuff. But moments like these are, in my opinion, the weakest points in One Piece. But that's pretty much all that I have for the video. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. Did you actually really enjoy this chapter of One Piece? Did you thought it was kind of boring and hoping maybe next week things pick up the pace? Because that is exactly what I am hoping for. But I really want to hear your thoughts, good or bad, of what you thought of this chapter. And if you liked the video at all, leave a like down below as well while you're leaving your comment. I would really greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, there you go. You got an excuse right now. Click that subscribe button and you'll be taken straight to my channel where you can subscribe. But other than that, I'm Mr. Ajax, and as always, stay beautiful.